Before the burial of Kelvin Kiptum that is set to happen on Friday, the government pathologist Johansen Oduor has revealed that the world record holder of the marathon, Kelvin Kiptum, passed away as a result of head injuries. This comes a couple of days after members of parliament pushing for his death to be investigated by relevant authorities. Kisewa Emery tells us more.
During the postmortem, the finding was as follows.
2 weeks after the death of athlete Kelvin Kiptum, the government pathologist Johansen Oduor has revealed that the postmortem showed that the athlete passed away from serious head injuries from skull fractures as well as multiple rib fractures on both the left and right side.
The late Kelvin had severe head injuries. There were severe skull fractures, which were mainly at the base of the skull. The spinal cord had intruded into the cranial cavity because of the fractures. Further to that, there were some fractures on the ribs, both sides. On the left side, the first, second, and third rib were fractures, and on the right side, the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and seventh ribs were fractured.
The chief pathologist added that his team had taken more samples for analysis as investigations into the circumstances of his death continued. He explained that the samples would be subjected to a full toxicological analysis for other factors that could have contributed to the accident.
For further analysis, because the circumstance of the death is still being investigated, so there are some samples will be taken which will undergo what is called a full toxicological analysis. So you can see that whether there was anything that could have contributed to is being involved in the motor vehicle accident.
The family of the world-renowned athlete witnessed the postmortem conducted by the pathologist and was satisfied by the postmortem results, even as they await the results of the samples.
I have witnessed the whole process. We started at 11 at Memalisa at 13:40. Then we are waiting for the samples that they have said they will be taken for analysis.
The Cabinet Secretary for Youth Affairs, Creative Economy and Sports, Ababu Namwamba, attended the burial of Kelvin Kiptum's coach Javeza Kizimana in Rwanda. Kelvin Kiptum is set to be accorded a state funeral on Friday, with President William Ruto slated to attend.
What actually killed the late Kelvin was severe head injuries, which when I look at them, they look more of something which was caused by a motor vehicle accident.
Kisewa Emery, TV 46.